All over the world, officers step into the line of duty at a moment's notice. While this can mean confronting football hooligans, taking down drug dealers, or sharing blows with a gang of extortionists, an officer's ultimate goal is to protect life. And those threats to life can come in all shapes and sizes.
4-6, she's hanging out at the passenger side right now. We're gonna try to give her the throw rope.
An incident in Austin, Texas, shows how the police put their lives on the line to keep the public safe. A unit has been sent to help the occupants of a car which is stranded in floodwater.
No, I can't find it. I got it. All right, there it is.
Other units are on their way, but these two officers need to start the rescue now.
4-6, whoever's coming next, try to go block off the other side.
These officers could have only seconds before the water rises and sweeps the civilians up over the potentially deadly drop that is next to them.
43, we got 3 other people in the car and a dog.
I'm gonna go with the vest over there, hold on, and we'll do a line.
One officer attaches a life vest and rope and heads towards the stricken vehicle.
Okay, I'm tied on with, we're not real tight.
He hopes to use the rope as a support to keep those in the car on their feet as they make their way out of the water.
You're good right now. A little bit more. We're more tight.
The first passenger easily makes it across. But the water is getting faster. The second passenger loses her footing before scrabbling to safety. But there's one more person in the car, and they're carrying the family dog. Suddenly, this rescue takes a turn for the worse, with all 3 in the water and the lead officer losing his grip. The woman and the dog are inches from being pulled over the edge. Only the second officer being on hand is able to prevent a tragedy. She's desperately holding on to her dog for fear he will be swept away into the treacherous currents. The woman is saved, but the emergency isn't over. The family dog has run back to the vehicle, and it seems unsure which way to turn.
Come on, baby. 4-6, you can open it up here.
After a tense standoff, the dog sees sense, and it's a great result for these 2 brave officers.
Thanks, man. Pay me.
That's everyone safe and sound. 1 minute after the rescue, the car was swept off the bridge.
Oh, there goes the dog. Yeah.
When dogs aren't being saved by police, they're part of the team. In Deltona, Florida, the canine unit has been brought out to look for a suspected car thief who is laying low.
Stop pursuing the dog! Stolen! 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 Here! Stolen! 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 Stolen!
In the dark, the officers have little chance of finding their man. But the dog has picked up a scent, and it follows, literally tracking the route the fugitive has taken, all the way to his hiding place.
All right, let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Here!
With the man found, he's cuffed, but he's complaining of a painful dog bite injury.
You can help us so we can do the right thing. Where at? Just these little tiny baby bites here?
Under closer inspection, it seems the man has been lucky. The police assess his injury and confirm it's nothing more than a scratch.
You got 2 little baby bites. That's not even a bite. That's a scratch. Look at that. That's not even a bite, man.
You got worse on your left leg.
We don't even need rescue for this, man.
Yes, we
You can man up and take that. That's nothing.
In this incident, a canine unit is in pursuit of a car, which they think is being driven by a wanted man. As the car stops, this man chooses to run, but with a dog in pursuit, this chase is only going to end one way. But as he's taken into custody, this man offers some sense of regret over his actions.
Hey, buddy, sir, I'm on drugs. I just wanted to apologize, man.
Come on.
It's clear that getting away from police dogs is a near impossible task. So some suspects have been creative with their attempt at staying free.
Probably about a couple 100 yards behind him.
In Volusia, a police helicopter has been dispatched to follow a vehicle which is on the run.
Far left lane under the pass now.
With officers struggling to keep up, the helicopter tracks the car and keeps a running commentary.
Stick it.
Getting off at Orange Camp. South on MLK, south and MLK, back towards Deltona. Okay, now we bail out. Corner of MLK and Orange Camp.
The offenders are on foot and they think they've made a successful getaway. But the helicopter's thermal imaging camera can track them in the dark. And a dog unit on the ground is poised to track their movements and find where they're hiding amongst some dimly lit houses.
They ran towards Callaway Court in that area.
Yeah, I got a footprint right there. Sheriff's Officer Canal, get your hands up, you'll be big. Get your hands up!
But these experienced officers aren't expecting to find the fugitives hiding in a swimming pool.
Crawl out now! White shirt, crawl out! Don't reach for that shirt! I'm not. Get your hands up! Get on your face. Get on your face. Hands out like you're praying. No, behind your back, buddy. There you go. Somebody cuff him.
There's some important lessons for these wannabe crooks to learn when it comes to running from the law.
That's right.
Get it on camera. Get it on camera.
Hey, we're like the hide and seek champions.
Yeah.
That's why nobody gets away from Volusia County.
I know that.
Coming up, a pensioner holds a man at gunpoint. And a swarm of Russian police raid a birthday party.
Hello, sir.
Police officers have to stop and talk to dozens of people on every shift. But when one of them decides to run, it raises suspicions that they may be wanted. In Florida's Cape Coral, a young man has been stopped for speeding, and instead of cooperating, he decides to run.
Tackle 26, we got one running. Stop! Stop!
These officers are in hot pursuit.
Tackle 26, he's running northbound, running behind the apartments. Black male, blue shorts, white tank top. He ran north.
This fugitive has stopped running and taken a different approach.
We got a kilo available. He's in the water. Got him in the water.
What's your 20?
He was at 1500 Beach.
Just north of Beach Parkway. Come out of the water. Come out. Come on out, buddy. Come on out.
The man was hoping to lie low in the water, but he's been spotted and now he's stuck.
Can you watch the car?
Come here, sir. I need help.
Come on out. Swim towards me.
I need help.
Swim towards me.
621, I got him covered on the other side.
Help. My arms.
Bring the raft. Or bring a throw line.
314's 97.
Bring a throw line if you got one.
Come on, swim towards me. Swim towards me. Keep swimming. Look at me. Keep swimming towards me. How do I float my back? You're almost to the
north side of Beach Parkway.
Just lay back.
He is swimming behind the dentist office at the 4200 block of Del Prado.
Help. I need help.
The man has ended up in algae, and he seems to be struggling.
I'm going to die. Hang tight. Reach down. Can you touch the bottom? No.
Hold on, we're gonna throw you a line. You're standing on the bottom now, I can see.
But this isn't a case of life and death. The man is okay. His escape bid has come to a slimy end.
You're gonna make me very angry if I gotta come in and get you.
Come on in the water.
Yeah, buddy, you gotta get out of there, man. That stuff's gonna hurt you.
Close?
We're gonna hose you off.
Come on, man.
Don't do anything stupid when we help you
off,
off.
all right? I'm not.
Watch his chest.
Help us out there, man. Pick your leg up. There you go.
Lay down. Lay down.
Finally out of the water, the man is cuffed.
We're detaining him right now. Okay, copy.
You got any weapons on you?
No, sir.
Roll up towards me.
He's searched, and then he's taken for a wash.
I'm gonna hose you off, all right?
1849. 616 and screw over here. 97 at the vehicle.
Too old to be chasing young guys like you.
These officers have taken cleaning up the streets to a whole new level.
1851.
You want water in your mouth?
616 Tango 26.
In Chicago, there's someone else who is submerged and needs saving. A man has fallen through ice and could be just minutes from certain death. Officers have arrived and need to pull him to safety, but they must be incredibly careful, knowing the floor could fall out from under their own feet at any point.
Got a little space. Come on. Give me your hand.
This is a race against time, and the man's energy levels are sapping.
Push, Mason. Come on. Hold me. Got this. Hold me. There you go. You're good. Come on. You're good. Thank you so much. You're good, dude. You're good.
Finally, he gets up out of the icy water. He's perilously cold and needs to get back to safety urgently.
You're good. Okay. Hey, let's take a breather. Let's take a breather. Okay, come on. We gotta pull him up. Get up here. I got him. Everybody take a breath. Relax. Take a breath. Take a breath, man. Take a breath.
Oh my God.
Take a breath.
Oh my God.
You're good, man. You're
Oh
good.
my God.
Walk back one at a time. Walk back one at a time.
The man's body temperature has dropped to 33 degrees Celsius, so he is taken to an emergency room. He made a full recovery and put his gratitude on record by saying that without the officer's help, he has no doubt that he would have died.
All right.
In Marion County, a convoy of officers is in pursuit of a white pickup truck.
Mike 7 Mary's running there. Once you got it, call us.
They think it's stolen, and it certainly seems keen to get away, hitting high speeds as it races on the country roads.
Road's clear, still westbound, past some 60 there.
The deputy sheriff takes the lead, looking for an opportune moment to bring the chase to a halt. With no traffic on the road, this driver is taking the law into his own hands and showing no sign of stopping.
Alright, we're on 70 at the house, man. Continuing west.
But up ahead, police have a surprise in store: spike strips. A spike strip is a throwable device used to slow down or stop a suspect who is driving at speed. The strips are composed of long metal barbs ranging between 1 and 3 inches in length. The spikes are designed to flatten or puncture the tyres that drive over them, rendering the vehicle slower and undrivable. In Marion County, the officer with sticks is ahead of the chase, in an unmarked blue car. They hope the wanted man in this car won't see him until it's too late.
Stop sticks were successful.
And it works.
Stop sticks were successful.
The white pickup drives straight over the sticks and immediately loses control.
Clear, guys. Intersection is clear.
It's a good hit. He got 2 left tires and his front right hit. He's on his rims.
It's now just a matter of time before this car can't continue. The truck rolls to a stop, but this driver has no intention of giving himself up. He jumps the fence and runs. But with the trusty canine unit as part of the chase, he won't be getting far. The police dog is in pursuit, and running at speeds of 30 miles an hour, it takes just seconds before he catches the fugitive and brings him down.
Get on your stomach! Get on your stomach! Handcuff!
This suspect was arrested and received a number of charges, including burglary, fleeing and eluding, and criminal mischief. In Russia, there are dark secrets behind closed doors and windows. The police don't like to feel left out, so if they have probable cause, they'll do what they can to gain entry into these concealed properties and arrest those they believe to be taking part in illegal activities. In South Moscow, officers have narrowed down the location of a group of suspected robbers, an apartment on the 2nd floor of this building. They've created a blockade inside the building, but the police have an underrated bit of kit that can help them get around that. This ladder. And the lucky officer at the top of the ladder gets to put another underused device into action. This pickaxe, which he uses to break through the window. Once inside, the officers make their arrests and find stolen goods. If the plan had been to take all this to the black market, it could have made them a small fortune. Elsewhere in Moscow, police are raiding another property. They detain those that they find inside, on suspicion of running an illegal casino. In 2009, gambling was banned in almost all of Russia, and the police take the crime very seriously. Here in Saransk, another illegal casino has been uncovered, this one hidden inside a garage. These armed officers use heavy-duty machinery to prise open the door. Inside, they find slot machines and those guilty of using them. Any winnings will now have to be spent on bail. And if arrest for gambling might seem harsh, these Russian officers may appear even stricter because they're about to raid a birthday party. But with good reason. The partygoers are celebrating the 126th birthday of this man, Mr. Adolf Hitler. They're suspected neo-Nazis. The Russian government will not tolerate extremist gatherings like this. Having forced their way into the festivities, the officers arrest everyone in attendance of Adolf's bash. And they hadn't even gotten round to cutting the cake. Officers in Las Vegas may find themselves having to force entry into a property too. They've just received a report of gunfire in a residential complex.
Units be advised of shots fired on the 413, 4051 West Viking. Shots fired.
All right, you ready? Yes, sir.
2 officers quickly arrive. They'll be the ones to bring this incident to a safe conclusion.
Units that's arriving, your call sign?
DC-95. DC-95.
DC-95, are you marked or plain clothes?
Marked.
As the officers approach, it's clear the incident is ongoing.
Shots still being fired.
There's little choice but to confront the gunman.
We gotta make entry. Hey! Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
As the officers enter, it's clear what's going on. One man can be seen brandishing a gun, and he appears to be elderly.
Drop it now! Drop it!
And behind him, a victim is lying on the floor, hurt. The gunman gives up his weapon and is taken into custody. But it's only when the officers review CCTV inside the building that the extreme nature of this case is revealed. Here, the gunman can be seen walking into the building. It's just after 9 a.m. and the doors have only just opened. He seems to be asking the manager to take a seat, and then he pulls out a weapon. After 9 minutes of conversation, the elderly man loses patience and fires his weapon across the room, narrowly missing another person at the back of the unit, who decides to make a quick exit. Still armed, the gunman allows a female staff member to leave. And he starts using the loaded weapon to threaten the manager. Before going all the way and shooting him. At this stage, police sirens can be heard. The gunman checks to see if anyone is coming. And with the coast still clear, incredibly, he decides to fire again. Cops outside hear the shots and move in. The lead officer fires through the glass window before taking down the elderly man. The manager received graze wounds to both legs and was released from hospital the same day. The gunman was found to be 93 years old and faces charges of attempted murder. Detectives learned that the argument was a dispute over the maintenance of his hot water supply. Coming up, gifts from above save lives.
He is coming up at this time.
And Northumbria police hunt down drag racers.
It's gonna come out there, possibly a dead end.
In Texas, a police helicopter has been deployed to floodwater, which has left a number of people stranded. Flash floods on the San Marcos River have caught out dozens, and the first stop for this rescue is a family stuck in their vehicle.
Easy right, easy back. Pick up, pick up, pick up.
One officer has been winched down, and with not a moment to spare, he collects up a stranded woman and lifts her to safety.
Clear for easy forward flight. Easy forward. We have the subject on the rooftop. We're going to try to go ahead and get him out.
Another man can be seen on the roof of a car, so a basket is winched down to save him.
Hold on. Victim has basket in hand. Easy back.
With complete trust in the rescue team, this man climbs into the basket and is lifted precariously away from harm.
And DPS 100 Park 42, we have the subject in the basket. He is coming up at this time. You should have a visual on it.
It's job done, or so the crew thinks, until another man is spotted clinging to a tree for dear life.
I got another guy here. I got him in the camera. All right. He's standing in this tree right below a set of fire lines.
He's directly below electric cables, which means it's too dangerous to lower a basket or the winchman. The only option is a rescue ring.
Easy back. Easy back.
It's lowered into place as the storm winds threaten to shake this man from his perch.
Easy right. And hook is coming in. He's got it on and hold everything you got, Tim.
Don't move it. He's trying to get it on.
Finally, the ring reaches the man and he quickly attaches it and he's lifted to safety.
Easy left.
He's got it on. He's ready.
Okay, you ready, Tim?
Yes.
Taking the slack out. Easy right. Easy right. Easy right. Hold right. Easy back. Easy back.
Ready to go up.
Easy back. Easy right.
For all these people, the rescue services undoubtedly saved their lives in storms where 2 people were tragically killed. But while stopping someone from drowning is not a particularly breezy job for the police, it's a walk in the park compared to some of the more violent risks to life that officers have to deal with. Like the suspected knife attacker currently walking the streets of Las Vegas. Police have received a report that a man stabbed 2 women on a bus. The risk to life here is apparent. Officers rush towards the parked bus.
Right there, that's him!
A member of the public points the officers in the direction of the suspect.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Put the knife down! Put the knife down! Hey, drop the knife! Drop the knife! Keep up forward, he's moving away from us. Get down! Get on the ground!
A taser has no effect on him. He continues to jog forward, clearly with places to be.
Retase, I'm gonna retase.
The man runs out into the middle of the road, still holding the knife.
Hey, put the knife down! Drop the knife!
He's either deaf or just not interested in doing as he's told. The danger to the public is very real, so officers are going to need to act fast.
Put the knife down.
They can't get too close for fear of being stabbed. If he doesn't stop running, they may have no choice but to fire at him. A member of the public in a 4x4 attempts to block the man's path, but he's scuppered by the pavement. For a second, it looks as if the man is going to try and get into the 4x4, but the door is locked. He moves on. More officers arrive. Cops warn their colleagues of their position to avoid any life-threatening crossfire.
Crossfire! Crossfire! Come over!
Despite his opposition growing in number, the suspect still seems unfazed and continues his jog. Perhaps he's training for a marathon.
Put the knife down!
As the man continues onto another road, officers come to the realization that they're going to need to take physical action to bring him down.
Get out of the way!
It's time to put the non-lethal beanbag gun into use. But they don't slow him down either. Officers have run out of options.
Drop the knife!
There's now only one safe way to bring this dangerous chase to a close. The handgun brings the suspect down instantly.
Call 4. Shots fired. Subject is down. Roll medical. Come on out of here! Hey, put the knife down!
He's transported to a medical center, along with the 2 stabbing victims. All 3 ultimately survive. The number one cause of non-medical death is road traffic accidents. Dangerous drivers are only adding to the likelihood of these fatal accidents.
Stop your tire!
In Florida, police are tracking a wanted sex offender.
All right, we're going to be turning northbound on Vine.
This police helicopter is following a grey Toyota minivan, which police believe is being driven by the offender.
All right, guys, he's pulling into the propane place, or the U-Haul place right here at the corner. Kilo's out with him.
The driver has spotted the police car tailing him, and so pulls straight through the petrol station and out onto the main road.
Yep.
He cuts along the central reservation and then speeds off away from the officers.
All right, guys, we're 1031 northbound on Pine.
The police are on his tail.
Yeah, we're ready to sign it. Yo, go ahead and do it. Everyone, you gonna call it?
I got it. Coming across the bridge, crossing the tracks.
They need to find a way to bring him down before he does something which may threaten the lives of other road users.
You can get up there and hit him.
Turning eastbound, 20th Street.
Down on the ground, more cop cars join the pursuit. But they can't think about taking his car out yet because of the risk it would pose to other drivers.
All right, guys, you got traffic coming. Be careful, be careful. All right, road's clear. Road is clear.
With a clear road confirmed, the officers are now able to catch up to the sex offender. A pursuit intervention technique, or pit maneuver, is perhaps what this situation requires.
Road is clear.
I need another unit at the stage for 6. Stop.
This view from the eye in the sky shows just how well the pit maneuver has worked.
All right, we got him pitted right here at the livestock pavilion. Pitted at the livestock pavilion.
The chase is over and the driver is dragged from the car. He is treated for minor injuries and then taken to jail. In the UK, an illegal car meet is taking place. This footage has been recovered from the car of one of the young men taking part in the drag race competition. The dash cam reveals to the police that 4 separate races took place on the Nelson Industrial Estate in Cramlington. Dozens of vehicles have met up to compete against each other in these organised drag races in front of a crowd. The race routes include a public highway, and this is one of the reasons it needs to be brought to a stop. Fortunately, after a string of noise complaints from nearby residents, Northumbria police have arrived. This is the dash cam of one of the police cars who is here to intervene. The drag racers in the Vauxhall Corsa up ahead attempt to flee from the officers. The suspects have plenty of practice for a high-speed chase like this and hit speeds of up to 80 miles per hour in their attempts to avoid arrest. Here, the officer uses pursuit tactics to stop the men in the Corsa coming off the A1.
Gordon, taking the feed, still A1, southbound, speed 80, no risk.
This time, the Corsa leaves the A1 after pretending to go the other way. The driver flies up towards the junction, still clearly convinced that he can get away from the police.
Road. So left, possibly into a dead end.
The officer was right. This is a dead end. But the young drag racers continue regardless. The chase has gone off-road.
Oh, he's off-road on the grassed area to the side of the A1, and we've got M pass above you.
Yeah, we're a mile away.
Yeah, we're currently running parallel on the grassed area, A1. He's going for the footbridge. Can we get people to Forden Road? Forden Road, I think he's going to come out there, possibly a dead end.
Finally, the men have nowhere to drive, so they abandon their vehicle and attempt to escape on foot. But what they don't know is that they are cornered. Police are waiting for them at the end of the path. After the arrests, fines were given to several of the drag racers who were caught out by their participants' own dashcam footage. The driver of the Vauxhall Corsa, who had tried to evade arrest, was jailed. Coming up, cops are given the runaround.
His gun?
Here, take these guys with you.
And a policeman's best friend.
Come on, get in! That's the dog!
In the United States, there have been reports of a man pointing a gun at a passerby. This is the 20-year-old suspect. The officers arrive on the scene. And the chase begins.
Come over here! Fuck.
Two officers pursue the man they believe is armed. They're armed too. In his youth, the suspect is fast. But these officers undergo regular fitness training. They should be able to give him a run for his money. Suddenly, things take a worrying turn. The man stops running away from the officers and starts running towards them, holding a gun.
His gun? Get on the floor! 1389, shots fired. Officer needs help.
The risk to the officers' lives is too great to leave this to chance. As the police take fire, the man drops to the floor. He hardly moves. It appears that the gunfire has taken him out.
Hey, get out of the way!
But it's an officer's duty to try and preserve all life, so now this becomes a worry in itself.
Hey, we'll update our location. Let's set up an arrest team. Move to the side.
Backup has arrived in the form of another 4 officers.
All right, don't reach for anything. Put your arms to the side. Put your arms behind your back. Arms on your head. Hands on your head. Don't move.
With sufficient support, it's time to approach the suspect.
Hook him up. Don't move.
Once he's handcuffed, the officers can worry about his potential gunshot wounds.
Are you hit?
Miraculously, the man reveals that he has not been shot.
His gun?
His dive to the floor was simply to protect himself and in surrender.
Let him know we're on count of 4, he's not hitting.
He's arrested, and his .38 caliber revolver taken back to the station too, out of his reach.
40 years old, approximately breathing.
It isn't just human life that the police have a duty to protect. Here in Oklahoma, an officer is using his cop car to take his daughter to school. It's allowed. He's paying for the petrol. But his daughter has spotted something by the side of the road. It's a ravioli tin, and something furry with its head stuck inside.
Damn.
The officer gently coaxes the cat out of the tin, and with a little stroke, sends it on its way. This feline has got 8 lives left. Hopefully, It will squander them on something more exciting than licking tomato juice. In Latvia, police have received a call that there are abandoned dogs in a barn. They head out to investigate, and as animals tend to be unimpressed by police badges, they've opted to wrap up warm this time. The sound of barking instantly lets the officers know that the tip-off was accurate. Inside the barn, they find 4 puppies and their mother. They're stuck and starving hungry. Thankfully, these officers are tasked with protecting life in whatever shape and size that may be. They pull the dogs to safety and drive them to the nearest animal shelter to await a loving new family. Over in California, a wildfire rages. It's a force of nature that's never going to be stopped by a few bobbies on the beat. But the fire poses a risk to life. Officers believe the first building the fire will reach is this animal sanctuary.
Take these guys with you.
So, in a race against the clock, the police push out all the stops to evacuate as many of the animals as they can.
Get in. That's the dog.
There's a total of 67 pets in the building, including a python. Officials scoop up as many animals as possible and secure them in their vehicles.
Let's go for a ride. Come on, get in. Come on.
Before driving them away from the fire to safety.
Get in.
Thanks to the brave work of the officers, not a single animal was injured in the flames. This video went viral and raised awareness for the shelter, leading to some of the animals getting adopted. It seems the final surprise in a police officer's arsenal is a happy ending. Over the course of this episode, we've seen officers go above and beyond to protect lives, whether it's civilians, suspects, other officers, or the fluffier among us. Unfortunately, the police can't always save everyone, but that won't stop them from trying.